things. So today we are going to do the last of our tenses, that is the future tense. Alike past and present tense, this future tense also has four parts: future simple, future continuous, future perfect, and future perfect continuous. So let us begin with the simple future tense. This tense is used to denote facts or events of certainty. It is used to give a warning or take a spontaneous decision. Also, we use this tense to express readiness. To make an offer or suggestions, we use shall and use simple future tense. Also, while giving an invitation or an order to someone, we use simple present tense. The helping verb that we use here in simple future tense is will or shall plus verb's first form. The helping verb is will or shall and the main verb's form is first form. For examples, I will prepare dinner. Why won't you tell her the truth? And it will rain tomorrow. These are a few examples of simple future tense. Now let's get into the detail and discuss the forms of verb. In future tense, for the near future, to express plan for future, we use going to form. And to express a sudden decision or a desire to agree to do something or agree to do something, that we use, for that we use will. And both can be used to make future prediction. Like for example, if we are using going to, I'll say I'm going to open a new restaurant in the town, or I'm going to visit my parents soon, or I'm going to see you tomorrow. These are a few examples which express my future plans. Now, to express a sudden decision, we should use will. For example, I'll have fish instead of chicken. That is my decision, a sudden decision. Okay. I'll not take your class today. That's sudden decision. Okay. So for a sudden decision, we will be using will. To express a desire or to show agreement to do something, we use future simple tense, and the helping verb is will. Okay, for example, I'll keep my promise. That is my desire. Now we can use going to form and will form for future prediction, and the examples are she will be famous someday, or she is going to be famous one day. Okay, now let's get into the sentence structure part. So as we have earlier discussed that the helping verbs are will or shall, and shall is rarely used in modern English, and that's why I'm not explaining shall here. And the subject forms the first part of the sentence. After subject comes helping verb, that is will, and after the helping verb we use main verb, and the main verb's bare form, that means the basic form, first form is used, and after that we can use any object. Okay, so example, I will go to Thailand. In negative sentences, we use not, and the contracted form is will plus not's contracted form is want. So, I won't go to Thailand. And when we talk about interrogative sentence, the helping verb is used before the subject, and the sentence will become will you go to Thailand. Now, let's get into more details of the tense. So first of all, we use the simple future tense for predicting a future event. Okay, suppose the weather is so fine, but it is not raining right now, but The clouds are so dark that I'm looking at the cloud and saying it will rain soon, or it's going to rain soon. Also, we use this tense to express a spontaneous decision. Spontaneous means momentary decision. Okay, suppose I'm going to watch a movie with my friends, and I go there and say at the ticket counter, okay, I'll pay for the tickets by my credit card. So that's my spontaneous, the momentary decision. To express willingness, to show my willingness to do something, I will be using simple future tense. Okay, I'll be doing the dishes today, or uh, I'll be I'll carry your bag for I'll carry bags for you. Okay, these are my willingness. To express unwillingness, we use negative form. Okay, um, I won't eat this soup. I won't eat this soup. That's my unwillingness. I'm not willing to do that. In interrogative sentence, we use shall to make an offer. Okay, suppose I'm crossing the road and I see somebody who's facing difficulty in crossing the road, so I can offer my help, and I can say them, shall I help you to cross the road? So this is how you make an offer using shall in interrogative sentences. With we in the interrogative form, using shall to make a suggestion. Okay, so we are sitting idle at home, we have nothing to do, and the whole day has gone just by. Now in the evening we decide to go for a walk. So suppose I am initiating the process and I ask my friends, shall we go for a walk? So this is how we use shall in an interrogative sentence to make a suggestion. So don't forget students, shall is used to make an offer as well as to make a suggestion. Shall is also used to ask for advice. Okay, so suppose we all are sitting and then I ask you people, okay, what shall we study today? That's a question, that's an advice. Okay, with you we use will to give orders. Okay, I tell you, you will submit your homework by tomorrow, so that's an order. With you in the interrogative form to give an invitation. Okay, for invitation along with you we use will. So will you come to my house for a dinner party? So this is how we use simple future tense. I hope the notes will help you. Please note down the basic details which will help you to solve the exercise at the end of the video. Now in tense in verbs we usually use the contracted forms mostly while speaking. So here I have given you contractions. I plus you'll pronounce it I'll. We will. You will, you'll. Okay, so this is how you pronounce it. Now some examples are, I'll send you the information when I get it. I'll translate the email so Mr. Smith can read it. These are the examples given to help you understand this tense even better. Now let's move to the next part, that is future continuous tense. The future continuous tense is used to denote an event that is ongoing in the future. So we in simple language we can say that something that will happen, not happening at the moment while I'm speaking, because if it is while speaking it is happening, we'll be using simple present continuous tense. But the event that is ongoing in the future, to denote that event we will be using future continuous tense. This tense is used to extend ourselves in the future, to predict future events, ask or inquire about events in the future, or to refer to an event in the future that have a continuous nature or occur very regularly. Okay, examples: I'll be gone for an hour, or in the afternoon I'll still be stuck in meeting. So I'm just making a prediction that in the afternoon I'll still be stuck in the meeting. Or future time event: okay, by October I'll be swimming like a pro. So that's my future plans. Okay, he'll be coming into the meeting. That's a natural phenomena, we can say, or something that occurs regularly, like he usually comes, so he'll be coming to the meeting for sure. Now, future continuous tense verbs, along with will, we use be plus verbs ing form. We use subject, then will plus be plus verbs ing form. And in negative, we use will plus not plus be. Again, let us discuss the uses to describe interrupted action in the future. Okay, when you come tomorrow, they will be playing tennis. To express action in progress at a specific time in the future. Okay, to express some action that is in progress at a specific time, and at a particular time in future. Okay, right, at 12 o'clock tomorrow we'll be having lunch at school. Okay, so this is where we use this tense. We use future continuous tense to refer to action that are happening now and expected to continue in future. Okay, unfortunately, sea level will still be rising in 20 years. To refer to action that are happening now and expected to continue. Like we are talking about something now, something that is happening, and we are expecting that it will be continued in the future. Now, to ask a question politely about the future. When we ask somebody questions, that's a very polite question about the future. Okay, will you be bringing your friend to the party tonight? Okay, that's where we use future continuous tense to emphasize future plans and intention. Okay, he'll be coming to visit us next week. Uh that's an emphasis on future plans and intentions. To describe atmosphere in the future, when I arrive at the party, everybody will be celebrating. Okay, so when I arrive at the party, everybody will be celebrating, and some will be dancing. That's an atmosphere in the future. Okay, like in the parties we see this festive mood and the dancing and celebration going on. So that's how we describe the event atmosphere in the future. And last, to express parallel actions or series of parallel action in the future. Okay, she'll be watching TV, he'll be cooking dinner. So these are the parallel actions that will be happening in the future. So this is how we use future continuous tense. Now, in the future perfect tense, we use this tense when we refer to an action which will have been completed at some point or some time in the future. An action or something that is not completed yet and that we know will have been completed somewhere in the future. Okay, so for this we use future perfect tense. For example, by the time you get this letter, I will have left. Okay, we use this tense, students, when we talk about something that will have been completed, जो होगा, हुआ नहीं है, future में होगा. So for that we use future perfect tense. Okay, she will have arrived by lunch, मतलब वो आ जाएगी. She hasn't come yet, she will have arrived by lunch. Okay, so this is where we use future perfect tense. In this tense we use will plus have plus verbs third form, that is past participle. Okay, he will have done it by this evening. So here you will see the future time will be given. To talk about an action that will finish before a certain time in future, we use future perfect tense. By 8 o'clock tomorrow. See, it's given. Future time is given 8 o'clock tomorrow. I'll have taken off for Japan. To talk about action that will be completed before another event takes place. Okay. So she will have learnt Chinese before she moves to China. So there are two action and an action that will be completed before another event takes place. We use this tense. Now we use future perfect tense to express conviction that something happened in the near past. To express conviction that something happened in the near past. Okay, the guest will have arrived at the hotel by now. So this is how we use future perfect tense. Now last is future perfect continuous tense. So in this tense we will see the use of since and for that I have already explained in my previous videos. The uses of will, since and for is very clearly explained in the previous videos. Future perfect continuous tense helping verb is will have been plus verbs ing form. Will have been ing form, and this tense is used to describe an event that is going ongoing. Okay, the event is ongoing and will complete sometime in the future. The event is ongoing, it is incomplete, it is not yet completed, and it is continued and it will complete somewhere in the future. A time reference is used to indicate the starting time of the event or action, or how long it has been continuing. For example, they will have been living in Mumbai for 10 years. Okay, you will have been starting your shop since May. So this is how we use future perfect continuous tense. See, again I'm saying some event that is ongoing and it is incomplete, it is not completed, it will complete sometime in the future. We use future perfect continuous tense. Okay, for example, next year I will have been working at this company for 1 year. See, I'm still working on in this company, and next year I will have been working at this company for 1 year, and next year my 1 year will be completed in this company. So that's a place where we use future perfect continuous tense. Okay, something that is ongoing and will be completed in the future. Okay, and another example is I will have been walking for 3 hours. Like, I'm still walking, I'm walking, the walk is ongoing, and I will have been walking for 3 hours. Somewhere after maybe 10 minutes or after 15 minutes. Okay, I will complete my 3 hours walk. So there there are some other ways to depicting future tense. We can use going to form. I have already explained that is going to be a skilled clinician, and is it going to rain this evening. Or when we denote obligation means duties, you have to delete the mail right now, or you are to leave this room before 8 a.m. tomorrow. To mention, for mentioning or denoting obligations, we use um, is to, am to, and are to verbs. And when we refer to immediate future, okay, like he's about to leave or she's about to reach, we are just about to complete the tense part. Okay, so guys, this is all about